There are two major players when it comes to trackers, Apple's AirTag and Tile.
If you've ever had to look frantically for your wallet or your keys, particularly when you're in a hurry, you already know why a tracking device can be valuable.
Tile was first out of the gate with its Bluetooth location device and reigned supreme for years. But since Apple has a majority share of the smartphone market, it's no surprise its AirTag has become wildly popular since it was launched in 2021.
Even so, the Apple AirTag versus Tile debate is still going on. So which one should you pick? Let's break it down. Both Tile and AirTag are quite affordable, but if you're interested in the most budget-friendly option, a little more insight into these devices will be helpful.
The Tile Mate in a single pack is the cheapest choice with a price tag of about $24.99. Meanwhile, the AirTag sits at about $29 each. The difference is not significant, but it can tip the decision-making in favor of Tile. While AirTag offers just one size and design, Tile comes in several different forms, shapes, and configurations. There's chubby squares with a loop for attaching it, a larger credit card-sized rectangle one made for wallets, plus there's also a fat puck-shaped Tile with an adhesive back called Tile Sticker that could very well compete with the AirTag.
When it comes to a truly more personalized experience, Tile has way more to offer than Apple, in my opinion, and it's not just about the looks. The different sizes and configurations of Tile allow you to attach it to more things easily too, which brings me to my next point.
Some Tiles have key loop rings, making it really easy to attach it to almost anything. You can use a carabiner, key ring, or nylon string to loop through the ring and attach it. AirTag, though, doesn't have any such feature, and it's actually almost mandatory to buy an extra accessory like a clip, case, or key ring that you can use to attach it to your keys or other items.
A whole industry has sprung up around this, and it's not a stretch to say that if you're going to buy an AirTag, expect to shell out even more for holders and accessories. Apple does sell simple holders on their store page, and if you want to be able to attach your tag, you will need to fork over at least another $30 just for the privilege. This effectively doubles the price of an AirTag, which is a major consideration. Of course, you do have the option to just put the AirTag in a pocket or stuff it in your wallet, but that won't work for your keys and your wallet's going to get bulky. So, food for thought.
The way both of these devices work is by using Bluetooth signals to ping off phones that may be near the trackers.
For the most part, that Bluetooth echo can precisely locate the tag. There are a few considerations, however. To accurately locate your Tile tracker, a smartphone user, whether they're Android or iPhone, must have the Tile app installed on their phone, and they must have granted permission for the app to always run in the background with their location. Now, this is the only way someone's Bluetooth signal can help you locate a lost Tile. Tile says there are around 10 million Tile users, and that may sound like a lot, but again, if those folks don't actively have the app running, they're not helping other users locate lost Tiles. Now, Apple has it running a bit differently. Because Apple's AirTag runs off an iPhone's operating system with no special extra apps or permissions required, in theory, any iPhone that's close to an AirTag is automatically going to use Bluetooth to register that AirTag's location. With over 1 billion or something iPhone users globally, the pool of potential devices that can silently and anonymously help you locate your AirTag is pretty massive. Apple uses the Find My app to display location information to the AirTag's owner, but for privacy reasons, even the owner can't see who might be around the tag or which phone actually located it. In short, though, any Apple device will work to triangulate an AirTag, so this does give it a clear advantage over Tile in terms of accuracy and reliability.
Both AirTag and Tile also have features that will locate a nearby tracker by making it ring or make noise. Apple goes even further with a nifty feature called Precision Finding, which shows you how many feet away your AirTag is and in what direction you need to go to find it.
When it comes to most easily tracking down a lost item or tag, Apple AirTags do come out on top. Both devices are relatively easy to set up. Tile requires you to install an app and create an account before connecting it to your phone through Bluetooth. It takes just a couple of minutes. You can use Tile with both Android devices or Apple devices using the Tile app. The process is far easier though, the setup process that is, for an AirTag. You just hold the AirTag close to an Apple device and a window is going to pop up on your screen asking you to connect. There are no extra registration steps or apps needed. On the flip side though, you can't use an AirTag with an Android phone. That brings me to another key factor in your decision making, which I'll just reinforce here, and that's which smartphone you're using. While Tile trackers will work with both iPhones and Android as well as other devices, Apple's AirTags right now are limited to working with Apple devices only, and that means a good portion of the population can't even consider getting an AirTag. For that reason, we will score Tile higher here because it's more universal.
It's important to have a tracker that's quite resilient in case you lose your item somewhere outside. Both Apple AirTag and all Tile devices can withstand water with IP67 ratings all around. AirTag uses a replaceable CR2032 battery to power it, and the battery should last between 12 and 18 months.
Tile again does this a bit differently. Depending on which specific type of Tile tracker you choose, it may have a replaceable battery or more likely it won't. And right now Tile Pro is the only one with a replaceable battery. So that means that once the battery dies, the Tile tracker itself is essentially garbage. Tile promises its non-replaceable batteries will last up to 3 years, so there is some longevity there. The ability, though, to keep using your AirTags over time by simply refreshing the batteries makes it our top pick here. If you've lost an item with an AirTag or a Tile attached, someone else, and even someone without the right apps, can get it back to you. With Tile, the finder can scan a QR code on the tag, which will send you an alert that it's been found. Now, what you find out from an AirTag, though, is limited unless the owner has both marked it as lost and set a message for you to see. So while both of these trackers can be found, getting them back to you may be a bit of a different story. When it comes to personal privacy, Apple recently updated the AirTags interface so that they can't be used for stalking. Any AirTag that's traveling with you that's not yours is going to send an alert to your phone. Now, Tile is still working on a good solution for this and so far has only said it will sue anyone who uses its trackers for stalking. Since Apple is making actual progress on alerting potential victims of stalking or tracking, I'm going to say the AirTags come out on top here. The best tracking device for you may come down to which smartphone you have and your specific use cases. While both Apple AirTags and Tile trackers can be very effective tools for reuniting you with your lost things, neither one is perfect, but they are both pretty great at what they do. While Tile has more unique options for different types of trackers, Apple's smarter interface and better phone integration seems to make it more easily findable.
Adding these up, it's clear there is no clear winner. Your choice will likely come down to what you need to track and whether or not you have an iPhone.
You can check out the most asked questions about Apple AirTags in my video right now.